stop yourself from believing that you have to have millions of fans and really focus on those core 1,000 that are going to be your early adopters and spread your, marketing for you, because movies are very, very word of mouth driven.
Hmm.
Then that's all you need to do. Find those 1,000 people who care, keep making things and putting things in front of them, let them help you spread that, and then keep iterating on that, keep leveraging up. And that's kind of the second piece of the puzzle is people will get stuck in the zero budget movie world. And then that's what they'll get known for. And then that's all they know how to do. And then they get frustrated because they're like, when is somebody going to give me money? It doesn't work like that. You need to make a movie, prove you can do it, and then go ask for money for your second movie, and then ask for more money for your third movie, and keep intentionally pushing that number up. And as you get more comfortable working with resources, you just keep acquiring new assets and you know how to use those resources instead of like somebody giving you $5 million on your first movie and you have no idea what to do with that money. Of course, you're going to squander it, you know?
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Yeah, I mean, and I meet filmmakers every day that are like, I want to be the next J.K. Rowling. Like, I want to be the next, J.R.R. Tolkien. I have the next multi-billion-dollar idea.
Yeah,
Great, go prove it.
yeah,
Just like J.K. did.
do it.
Just like just like Tolkien did. Like they built the audience first. They proved their voice through books. They built the audience, and then the industry came knocking and said, "Let's turn that into a movie." But there are so many filmmakers out there right now with 80 million, $100 million ideas that will literally never ever get that movie made in a million years if that's the only route they're taking is trying to make the best pitch deck and get it in the right producer's hands. They don't take chances on people who haven't proven themselves. So that's what I try and help people do is create those proof of voice films, those calling card films that they can take into the industry and say, "Listen, I deserve to be listened to. I do the work. I've done the work. I need a signal boost."
Hmm.
You know.
What if so? Couple questions on the students that come in. What is the end result? Is that what they're looking to do? Is just blow up, make it to Hollywood, get big budget films, get their voice out there?
Not everyone. Some people, I've got a lot of people that are stagnant, creatively stagnant. They had this dream when they were young. They took the logical route and said, like, I'll go work that 9 to 5 for 40 years. And then they find me 20 years into that going like, oh my God, what did I do? That thing in me doesn't go away. I thought if
Yeah,
I just suppressed that creative need that it would go away, and now I just want to make a movie and I see my deathbed getting closer to me every day and fear that I'll never actually try the thing that I've wanted to do my whole life. And so I get a good mix of people that like want to do it as career filmmakers and they do want to grow, and other people that are just like they just need that freedom to be creative and they need that guidance from somebody who's done it before so they can feel like they're doing it meaningfully and not just, stumbling around in the darkness while their family watches them thinking they're crazy. you know, it's nice for them to be able to say like, no, 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 there's a person out there that's helping me that's done this before.
yeah.
And so yeah, it's a mix between those two.
So if a filmmaker is debating on whether to go with one grand film school or actually enroll into a film program at their local community college, what is the difference between your program and, I mean, other than, and I've heard this many times from other people who've actually done those community college, so are like, we got teachers that didn't know anything. They
That's
know the
that's
technical
the
aspects,
truth.
but they don't
Yeah.
know the social aspects of what it does. So
Yeah,
what's
that's
the big thing?
that's the difference. I mean, when you go to film school, it's almost like going to elementary school. They're teaching you how to be a cog in a machine. It's, the lunch bell whistles, you've got recess, you go out, you learn how to sit in a classroom and listen to somebody. That's what film school is. You're learning how to do a menial, not menial job, not useless job. They're obviously all very important, but for everybody that is going to film school with the hopes and dreams of becoming a writer director, that can tell their own stories. You don't get that experience from film school. You end up, like you said, with a lot of technical knowledge or how to try and perfectly replicate Tarkovsky, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, as far as giving you the actual tools to go out and make a movie, you don't come out with those. And so perfect example of that is I've got this wonderfully talented filmmaker named James in my community who's making his film right now. He went to film school and won a DGA award for his thesis film, student DGA award, and
Oh,
in his class was Ryan Coogler.
holy
and,
smokes! That
and
gave me
so they're
chills.
winning at the same time, and James comes out and he doesn't go make his movie, and Ryan comes out and goes and makes Fruitvale Station, and we see the difference.